The Allegro is owned by Pete Wood, an engineer who helps maintain the aircraft at Audley End Airfield. It's been stored in a hangar for over 20 years.
The reason I got it was because it was one of the girlfriends I was with. Her father had it, and then I bought it. Eventually, because I got involved in this, that all went on the back burner. And unfortunately, it's ended up as a round to it. And it's got to be moved on. We're talking 79 on this one, T-Reg, front-wheel drive. These are now becoming more and more collector's items, and there's a lot of enthusiasm for this sort of thing. And same with a lot of the other older British Leylands. Some of them were a bit of a disaster. But you see, one of the problems is these aircraft, for example. If we looked after our cars like we look after an aircraft, you must service it, and you must service it properly. Has to have an engineer to sign it off, make sure it's been done properly. That's why you've got these lovely old aircraft still flying.
Are you suggesting we don't quite look after our cars as well as we should?
Correct. Let's face it, oh, I'll put that off, I'll leave that till another day and sort of things, you know. And that is one of the problems with looking after these cars. You should look after them, and they've kept going, you know, simply because they have looked after them.
Lovely place to live and work. What a beautiful spot.
Now then, Peter.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
And you.
Come and have a look at this old Austin Allegro.
Yeah.
Aye. And it looks to me as though that might want winching on.
This has been sitting here now for 20 years.
Right. They actually weren't a bad car.
No.
We take the mickey out of them because it's fashionable to do so, which is great, like. But they have got a bit of a charm, I agree.
Yeah.
Are we prepared, Peter, for it not making a great deal of money?
Well, I don't know what...
We're not like into the thousands, you know that?
No, I appreciate that. Yeah. What do you reckon? Do you reckon it may make 1,000, or...?
I think it might somehow.
Yeah,
because it's a solid. They were a good, powerful, smooth engine, but oily.
Yeah.
But they did love oil. I rang factory up once, someone was complaining about oil consumption, and the factory said, how many is it doing? I said, I don't know, it's like 300-400 miles to a pint. They said, oh, that's good. That's all right. That's very good, yeah. Yeah, every wheel arch is sound, look.
Yeah.
Seats are gone, which is a bit of a shame, but...
That shouldn't be the end of the world to get them upholstered.
It's got to be sold as it is. This is your typical barn find, isn't it? So
I have had it 20-odd years ago, shining.
Yeah,
but...
yeah. Right, we'll have her on then, mate. She is very sound, I'll give you that. You know, body-wise, you can't speak for underneath, can we? But I'm sure it'll be all right.
Yeah.
That'll be fine, mate.
So, Derek, you had well, a lot of people had a little affectionate name for the Allegro, didn't they?
The Agros.
The Agros.
They all Agro.
Austin Allegros, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they bore the brunt of many jokes, did the Allegros, didn't they? Had a crumple zone, you know. Front end, first car that we knew of, that I know of, with a front end crumple zone. It was designed to crumple up here and stop there. Yeah. And then a little bit later, we got a little sort of notifications and stuff around saying, be careful how you jack it up. You jack it up, the crumple zone will kick in, pop the front screen out and all the rest of it. Yeah, I've never heard of it happening, but it must have done.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Oh, she's free.
Yeah.
But it caused some interest going down the road, this, I'll tell you. People would be saying, I ain't seen one of them for years. Thought they were all scrapped.
We had two women came up to us and said, God, that's an old one, but we wasn't sure whether she's talking about us or the car.
Absolutely, mate. She's nearly give up, Peter. She's nearly give up.
She's trying to say, I don't want to go.
I think that'll probably do us. I'm going to sell it as submit the best bid.
Yeah.
Give you a ring, make sure you're happy.
Yeah, oh, that's very nice.
Before I accept the bid.
Yeah.
And we'll go on from there.
Austin Allegro.
Not a bad old car.
Is it not?
It's all right. Solid. Interior's nasty, but replaceable. They went, you know, it was rusty just as quick as they went wrong. put it that way. So they were just a crap car, simple as that.
But of course, there's one person that we know that does like them.
What?
From Peter.
Allegros?
Dave.
Dave?
He loves. Have you heard of him? Your son? He might have heard of him.
He likes Allegros, does he?
And a Maxi. And an Ambassador.
I think that's where I went wrong with him by the sounds of things then. Yeah, he did fall on his head once. I think that's probably what happened. Yeah. No, there's something wrong with him. I mean, no, there's something wrong with him. Go up here. No. Oh. No, we're going to go for a cup of tea. Yeah. Is a cafe open, mate? Perfect.
It's an Allegro. You know, why is the door still attached to the car? I can't quite work out, really.
You're smiling.
Oh, that's wind. Yeah. I like British Leyland stuff. I genuinely do. Yeah. I've said before, it's that bad, it's quite good. It really is. That's, you know, it's just, I was going to say, let's see how badly we can build a car, and they sort of succeeded. And this is an exceptionally bad one because it's got the automatic gearbox as well, you know, so let's take badness to a whole new level.
When anyone puts together a list of the worst cars ever manufactured, there's one banker you can be sure is pretty high in the pecking order: the Austin Allegro. On paper, it had futuristic potential, with front-wheel drive, hydro-gas suspension, and even a 5-speed gearbox on some models. Its most notable feature, the squarish Quartic steering wheel, needed because the cabin was so cramped it was the only way for drivers to see the dials, was short-lived. Rushed to the market by BL, and the car's weaknesses hadn't been ironed out by the time people were buying it. On paper, a clever car. The adverts said it had room, but BL's issues became Allegro problems, and the cars took the blame.
There is something about this period of British Leyland car production that, in actual fact, for all the wrong reasons, it's quite an important part of motoring history, isn't it? Isn't that straight in there? That is amazingly straight in there. That is shouting. If that speedometer said 12,000 miles and you open that bonnet, you would believe that. There's not even an oil leak from the... Nearly swore then. There's not even an oil leak. Good God. You know, one of these without an oil leak. Yeah, absolutely amazing, really. Yeah, look at that. It's as dry as a bone. It's as genuine as the day is long. I tell you what, it didn't half grow on you, didn't it, the old girl? What a shame the interior's gone. I love originality, and I love originality when it's still in nice order. 1999 on the tax disc. I'm just standing back and just trying to imagine myself in it. Yeah, Jack will probably think I've completely lost the plot. But there is something about it. I know she's going to want a bit of paint in places, but you could transform that car in a weekend. But what an interesting project that would be. And it's strange, isn't it, how 10 minutes looking around a car can completely change your view of a car. We all love an underdog, don't we, in the UK anyway? Everybody else in the world seems to love winners, but we always love the underdog, don't we? We always regard, don't we, in the UK, we always regard the winner, don't we, as a bit of a smart ass, don't we? Bit of a clever dick. Yeah, what sold the most cars? Oh, yeah, Ford Escort. What sold the least cars? Allegro. They're a good car. Allegro there. Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's funny, isn't it? British mentality. You know, it's we're a real weird bunch, aren't we, in this country? And there's a weird group of people in that weird bunch. Yeah, of which I'm sadly one of them. Yeah. Let's push the boundaries and dare to be different, I think. And the Allegro is certainly different, isn't it? Yeah, definitely.
78 Allegro 1500 STL Auto.
You never had an Allegro then, Derek? No?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't be seen dead in one. But now, of course, they're wanted, aren't they? You know, they're all right now, like. It's the right one to have, 1500 as well. Anyway, it's dead genuine, really, really straight. Wants a bit of work on the interior, obviously recommissioning, but a damn good clean would sort that car out, a really good clean. Anyway, there you are. Who's got £1,000 and we might as well pass on it? It's worth a lot more than that. We keep it till February. £1,000 I've got. £1,000 going to make a proper car, that.
11's gone. Do you want to go 12?
1,100 is the 12. £1,200. £1,200. Undervaluing this car, chaps. That's the thing. I mean, Allegro's a cream of the crop, isn't it? Let's be fair. Maxi, well, Allegro, you were somebody. £1,200, 13.
14.
13. 1,300.
Derek.
14. 14. Where is he, Dave?
Cleveley's, he bought a dog off you.
Oh, man. Yeah. Nick, absolutely. Yeah, now then, Nick. Yes, sorry, I didn't connect the two, absolutely. Oh, well, Cleveley's. I'll go to Cleveley's. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, 1,400.
Just twigged, yeah.
1,400 to see me dog. 1,400. Oh, absolutely right. Yeah, £1,400. Especially on this occasion, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? 1,400 on sale and going there.
Come on, get the hammer down.
You're out. Giving you fair warning. It's going to Cleveley's for the first, second, third and last time. Whee, just a job, I'm pleased. Absolutely.
Yeah.
1,400 quid going to Cleveley's.
Right, you've
Nick
got
at Cleveley's, thank you.
Derek's chuffed a bitch that you've bought it. Enjoy your car.
There it is, and that will
All right. Take care now. Bye-bye now, bye-bye. You've probably gathered that Derek's dog has had pups, and he's actually bought a pup off Derek. That's how we found out about the car. So he came to see the car, and he's got a Metro, and I think it was a Rover, the other car he has. And he wanted it, he's been after an Allegro to complete the set.
The Allegro is about to head off to its new owner on Lancashire's Fylde coast.
Going to make a really nice car, this, I can assure you. To a gentleman, quite strange really, who a couple of weeks before the auction came over to our place and picked up one of our pups.
Yeah.
The pups were the talk of the office.
This is Bentley.
Bentley.
So Derek will be reuniting his dog Iris with her offspring, delivering the Allegro at the same time.
I've always liked British Leyland cars. Ever since I first passed my test, my first car was a Mini 1000. I've had umpteen Mini Metros, Mondeos, Maestros. I think I bought every single car in the range, but I've always loved them because I've just always found them easy to work on. I know they've always had the problems, and I know they're always built to a budget, and I know they always squeak on a long journey drive, you know. Everything rattles, but once you get past that, you're all right.
In Lancashire, Nick Cowan is eagerly anticipating the arrival of his new but slightly worn British treasure.
The latest purchase is the Allegro, and the reason I bought it is because I did a car show last year at Fleetwood in this, and people are coming up to me, talking to me, and they could associate, particularly older people, these are the cars that people went to work in. For the dementia side of things, it's brilliant because people can associate with them. And with Mum having dementia, it sort of resonated with me that what a good way to enjoy an old car, but at the same time for charity to do something nice. And I thought if I bought the Allegro, I could use the car as a fundraiser, ask Derek and ask other people from television and the media to sign the bonnet of the car, and whenever I do car shows in the future, whatever money we make can be given to Dementia UK. I'm just really looking forward to becoming its owner and see what we can do with it, really.
Well, what we got to do, mate, we got to shove her off. The problem is she's going to be sticky on the back brakes. I've tried, A, not to use the brakes in any way, shape or form. OK. We've just got to get it off the best we can.
Right.
When Derek arrives in Cleveley's, he's straight down to business, unloading the Allegro.
So I suggest we get it just about on the edge there, and then just put a block underneath it rather than use the brakes. Just put a brick or something.
Yeah, got brick.
And then if you jump in, just in case of emergencies, in case you got to hit the brake, which I don't think you will,
no,
I'll shove it off, and bit of luck, it just should roll down there. Yeah, see how stiff she is? There she goes. Right, you want to jump in then? Try not to use the brakes, Nick.
Try not to?
Yeah,
okay.
Try not to use them. I'll just let her down on that brick, look, and get the winch rope off, see? Ooh. But not until you're ready.
OK.
In emergency, you'll let her use brake or handbrake, won't you, or something?
OK.
But try not to. Right.
OK.
Hang on then.
It's going to go one or two ways, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate, yeah. Yeah, hang on. This could be nasty. This could be painful. Get ready, mate. She's going to go in a sec. There she goes. Lovely. Keep her going. Perfect.
Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Nothing wrong in that.
That all right?
I think it's got the makings of a proper car. Because the idea is, if you would sign the car with a permanent marker on the clean bit, every time we go to a car show, show the car as seen on TV and raise money for Dementia UK.
Yeah, that would be absolutely brilliant, wouldn't it, really? Yes. Shall I put bangers and cash?
Ever you want, sir. It'll all be appreciated. Fabulous.
Superb. Lovely job.
Thank you.
Right,
Should we go inside and have a brew?
Yeah, gonna have a quick cup of tea. Yeah, looking forward to that, yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Hello, my love.
This is Mary.
Nice to see you. Happy birthday, isn't it?
88 today, Mum. 88 years young you are, Mary.
I wish you'd stop telling me.
You don't look it, you're all right. Now, where's that little dog?
Out here.
Let me have a look at him. Hey up, my son. How you doing, my boy? Oh, here. Hello, my boy. Careful, careful. Good boy, aren't you? Good boy. Where's she gone? And you got big. God, where's that ball? Little tiny pup. Look what he's grown into. Bloody good job we never kept two, innit? I'll be doing this all day long. Great fun. I'm glad you're pleased with him.
Absolutely.
Where's that ball? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Look, 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 look. There we go. Look, look. Go on, go and get it.
So, a trip to the seaside, a mum and pup reunion, some fine dining, and a happy customer. Happy days.
We've seen our little pup, little hooligan. We're now going to have a steady run through to Blackpool and hang on till it's dark, see the lights, and then toodle off home. Ideal day, innit, eh? With a bit of birthday cake, met old mum, cup of tea. Life's a dream, innit? What do you want? Nobody wants any more than this, do they? A few quid in your pocket and a bit of that, lovely.